Hello, I'm Kari Miller, and this slideshow should tell you a little more about me. Here's a picture of me and my husband, Matthew. To give you a glimpse of my educational background, I graduated from Millersville University with a bachelor's degree in anthropology and archaeology, and I worked for a year at the Lancaster County Historical Society where I taught educational workshops, which sparked my interest in teaching. I went back to Millersville and earned my teacher certification in elementary education. I currently teach fourth grade in Central York School District and recently completed a graduate certificate in autism from Penn State. Here's a picture of our school participating in Jumping Jacks Day. This Friday, August 5th, I will celebrate 4 years of wedded bliss to my husband, Matthew. We met on the soccer field at Millersville, and I truly feel blessed to go through life with him. We have an amazingly handsome black pug named Remy that you can see in the picture. He adds a lot of fun and laughter to our lives. I've been blessed with the opportunity to travel to different countries over the past several years, and I really feel grateful for all of those experiences. I visited Namibia, Africa, where I served in a children's center, and was able to fulfill a dream of mine by visiting Machu Picchu in Peru, an archaeologist's dream, last summer. Just a few weeks ago, I was able to travel around the country of Belize, and I got to see the amazing things that my sister-in-law is doing there as a home care nurse. I love sharing stories with my students about my experiences and helping them to make connections all around the world. My biggest hobby is being active. Playing soccer and running are two of my most favorite things. Crazy enough, I found out this past April that my foot had been broken for years, probably an old soccer injury. So I had to have surgery in May to fuse a joint together with some screws. Needless to say, it's been a great learning experience for me to have been on crutches for a month and a half, and I'm still taking baby steps. So I'm thinking God must have thought that I needed to work on my patience a little bit. So while all of these snippets of who I am are an introduction to me, they've also helped to form my philosophy of teaching. I believe that children learn from each other. I refer to my classroom as a team and carry that mentality throughout everything we do. I see myself as their coach, facilitating and guiding them to discover and construct meaning. I think that students learn by doing, and I value the process over the product. I think that content has to be relevant and meaningful to my students, and I try to create authentic learning experiences for them. I'm constantly working at differentiating my instruction to reach all of my students with the belief that they all come to me with different learning and life experiences. To me, the social curriculum is just as important as the academic curriculum, and I strive to create a sense of community within my team. I believe that students should be encouraged to take risks, and this sense of community is needed so that they feel safe enough to do that. Ultimately, the students' learning guides my instruction. So what about technology? Well, my students truly are digital natives. Technology is a part of who they are and how they communicate. So because of this, I feel that it's my responsibility to find ways to reach them through the use of technology. I try to incorporate technology in all content areas with my students, but in meaningful ways. I believe it should enhance my students' learning and be a part of the learning process, not just a reward. Ultimately, I want my students to become problem solvers in the digital world. We might not master every tech tool out there, but those experiences and problem-solving skills are crucial to their development as learners. Technology is a motivating tool for fourth graders, and teaching them how to use it properly and appropriately is absolutely necessary.